Let me share a truth most overlook, and it's holding them back. Success isn't a single giant step. It's not a lucky break, a viral hit, a huge contract, or an instant win. True, enduring success is a subtle journey. It's found in the tiny victories no one cheers for, the ones you might shrug off. But they matter, because small wins grow. They build confidence, spark action, and action fuels progress. Picture someone who shows up daily, even when it's tough, even when it feels pointless, even when no one notices. That's who claims the reward. The key isn't effort's size, it's persistence. The question isn't, can you achieve something grand? It's, can you do something small repeatedly until it becomes grand? Discipline begins with choosing one small task and doing it well today. I want to reframe how you view progress. I want to reveal how modest gains, layered over time, can drive massive change. If you're waiting for a push, here it is. If you're stuck chasing outcomes, this is the mindset shift you need. Once you grasp the power of small wins, you'll never doubt your potential again. So don't just hear this. Engage. Today could be the pivot that transforms everything. Success is a chain of small choices. Let me pose a question. Have you ever seen someone thriving and wondered, what was their big moment? We often assume success stems from one bold choice, one dramatic act, one massive leap. But here's the reality. Success isn't born from a single choice. It's built from many small ones. That's what most miss. Every day we make choices. Some are clear: where to settle, what career to pursue, who to partner with. But the choices shaping your future most, they're quiet, made in private moments. It's choosing to rise early, to read a page instead of scrolling, to respond with patience instead of frustration, to save $1 instead of spending $2, to do the task even when you're uninspired. These choices define your character and, ultimately, your destiny. Here's a truth to hold. Every small choice is a vote for who you're becoming. Each time you pick focus over distraction, growth over ease, service over self, you vote for success. Over time, those votes stack. You might think, it's just one cookie, one skipped workout, one day off my plan. I'd say, sure, just one. But nothing derails your life overnight. It's gradual, one choice at a time. The same holds for success. You don't build a career in a day, gain wisdom in a week, or get healthy with one workout. It's step by step, habit by habit, choice by choice. Let me share a story. Years ago, I met a young woman bursting with potential but lacking results. She said, I want to transform my life, achieve more, become more. I asked, what do you do daily to get there? She hesitated, then admitted, not much. That's when I explained, your future isn't shaped by luck. It's shaped by your habits. You don't stumble into success. You grow into it through small, steady effort. The gap between winning and losing isn't talent, education, or resources. It's the daily choice to stay focused when others wander. Let's get practical. Want a stronger body? It's not the gym. It's showing up there. Want a sharper mind? It's not owning books. It's reading a page daily. Want better relationships? It's not grand gestures. It's consistent small acts of care. We crave change but resist repetition. Let me repeat. We want change but shy from repetition. Yet that's where the magic lies. Greatness hides in the ordinary. Success isn't random. It's chosen, intentional, the reward of staying true to small things. The beauty? You don't need to overhaul everything today. Just pick one thing and do it consistently. Start with 5 minutes of focus, one kind word, more water, or writing your goals. Start small, but start. Here's a truth. Small choices open big doors. Your future rests on the tiny decisions you make now, not the ones you ponder or discuss, but the ones you act on. Ask yourself, what small choice today can ease tomorrow? That's the beginning, not with fanfare, but with a quiet resolve. Not with cheers, but with a steady yes. Want the key to success? It's not hidden or locked away, it's in your next choice. Choose wisely, choose often, And that's how you craft a life you're proud of. The law of progress, not perfection. Let me lift a weight off you. You don't need perfection to move forward. You don't need to nail it every time, perform flawlessly, or be the brightest in the room. You just need to keep moving, consistently, intentionally. Success doesn't belong to the flawless, it belongs to the persistent. Perfection is a trap. It whispers, wait until everything's ready, the perfect plan, timing, or setup. But perfection is a myth, a delay in disguise. Here's the truth. You'll never feel fully prepared. Doubt, fear, and uncertainty won't vanish completely, and that's fine. Progress doesn't need ideal conditions, just courage and action. Let me share an example. When I began my growth journey, I wasn't ready. I was struggling, humbled, and underprepared. But I decided to start. One book, then another. Not every book was life-changing, not every lesson stuck instantly, but I moved forward. That progress, bit by bit, reshaped my thinking, and that thinking reshaped my life. Progress is honest, earned, patient. I'm not saying skip excellence. Perfection isn't excellence. It's pressure, procrastination in a shiny package. Here's what I've learned. Aim for progress and you'll grow. Aim for perfection and you'll stall. Ever postponed something because it wasn't ready? Maybe a project because the design wasn't perfect, or a fitness goal because the plan wasn't ideal. So you did nothing. That's perfection's trap. It stifles potential. Progress says, start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. That's the seed of greatness. So swap perfectionism for momentum. Don't ask, was it perfect? Ask, did I advance today? Even a step, a sentence, a single effort counts. One step forward beats miles of intent. You can't wish your way to success. You work there, with imperfect steps, days, starts. Here's another truth. People admire real progress. When they see you try, stumble, adjust, and keep going, you inspire more than perfection ever could. Perfection says, I'm untouchable. Progress says, join me, I'm growing. So, ease the pressure. Forget flawless, forget polished, focus on better. Progress is life's law. Obey it, stay moving, and you'll arrive. Not instantly, not easily, but surely. Success isn't for those who start perfect. It's for those who keep improving. Stop waiting for the ideal moment, the perfect draft, the flawless you. Just start. Tomorrow, start again. Stack the wins, build belief, brick by brick. If you ever say, I lack confidence, let me share something vital. Confidence isn't innate. It's built, like a house, one brick at a time. Every small win, every kept promise to yourself, every day you push through, that's a brick. Confidence doesn't come from hoping, it comes from winning. Not giant victories, not record-breaking feats, but small, daily, personal wins. You don't need a stage to feel worthy or applause to trust yourself. You need proof you can show up, persist, follow through, and you can create that proof today. Think of it this way. Each time you tidy your space, you win. Each time you note your goals, you win. Each time you resist procrastination, you win. Stack enough of those, and you'll look back and say, I've changed. That's how belief forms, through action, proof, momentum. The opposite is risky. Every time you skip what you planned, delay what matters, or break a promise to yourself, you chip away at your foundation. You hesitate, doubt creeps in, and confidence fades. Not because you can't, but because you stopped proving you can. Confidence is a bond with yourself, built on trust. Can you trust yourself to follow through? If so, there's little you can't achieve. Let me share a story. I met a young man, sharp but unsure. He said, I don't think I'm built for success. I asked, what's one thing you could do daily, no matter what? He said, maybe write a page. I said, perfect. Start there. That's your brick. Day 1, he wrote. Day 2, he wrote. By month's end, he carried himself differently. Because confidence isn't born in big moments, it's forged in repeated ones. I'm not asking you to settle, I'm asking you to stack. Want big outcomes? Start with small wins. Layer them, guard them. Every win, however tiny, is a brick in your confidence house. One day you'll look up, and that stack will be a fortress of certainty. People will say, she's confident. No, she's consistent. Your task: don't chase praise or big wins. Find your brick, lay it, then lay another tomorrow. Track your wins, note them, celebrate them, even if it's "I didn't scroll" or "I chose fruit over chips." They matter, they stack. Soon, you won't need external drive. You'll have inner momentum. You'll say, "I've done it before. I can do it again." That's the voice of confidence. You don't need to change everything now. Just win today, then tomorrow, then again. Brick by brick, you're unstoppable. The morning edge. Start with one win. Want to shift your life? Begin with the morning. How you start your day often shapes how you live it, and how you live your day shapes your life. I don't claim magic fixes, but if there's one, it's this: own the morning and you own the day. Most people wake to chaos. Snoozing, rushing, skipping meals, glued to screens, starting behind. Then they wonder why they feel unmoored. You can't build a strong life on a frantic morning. Reclaim that first hour. Own the start, because the start steers everything. Here's the catch. Many think they need a perfect routine. Yoga, smoothies, an hour of focus. You don't need perfect, just one win. One choice that sets you in motion, that says, "I'm steering today." Maybe it's stretching, drinking water, jotting a goal, reading a page, breathing deeply, or planning your day. Make it yours. Make it deliberate. That morning win is your signal, your stake in the ground, telling your mind, "I'm not reacting, I'm directing." Here's a truth. Discipline grows easier when it starts early. Master your first 10 minutes, and you're likelier to master the next 10 hours. Start sloppy, and you've already handed your day to distraction. Mornings aren't easy for all. Kids, commutes, or jobs can crowd them. But don't blame time. It's not about more time. It's about intent. 5 minutes of purpose trumps 30 minutes of drift. Imagine this. You wake and do one thing for you. Not work, not your phone, not the world's noise. One act that says, "This day is mine." That win sparks a chain reaction. Confidence, momentum, and momentum is powerful. Start with intent, and you'll live with intent. The best part? This is open to all, rich or poor, young or old, busy or free. No talent, gear, or coach required, just a choice. Choose to make your first 5, 10, 15 minutes count. Let your alarm, inbox, or news wait. Once you win the morning, you prove something. I can shape, I can lead, I can follow through. That small win becomes the base for all that follows. If your days slip away,